Today we're going to learn how to calculate percents. So let's say in a math quiz you got 4 out of 5 and you wanted to know the exact percentage correct that you got on the quiz. So first thing you need to do is put your numbers into a fraction. So to do that we will just make this 4 out of 5 or 4/5. The next thing we need to do is to change our fraction into a decimal, and to do that we're going to do in the box, out of the box. So 4 goes in and 5 goes out. We're going to add our decimal at the end of the dividend, and we're going to bring it up, and we're going to add a 0. And now you just divide. 5 does not go into 4, and 5 goes into 40 evenly 8 times. So leaving us with 0.8. The last thing we need to do is now change our decimal into a percent. Now to do that, you move the decimal twice to the right. So let's do that. 1, 2, and since we have a blank spot, we're going to put a 0, and which means on our math quiz we got 80%. So let's look at another example. Let's say on the next quiz you got 6 out of 8. And again, you wanted to calculate this and figure out what percentage correct you got on the test. So first thing you need to do is put your numbers into a fraction. So 6 out of 8 would just be 6 over 8. The next thing we need to do is change our fraction into a decimal. Now to do that, we're going to do in the box, out of the box. So 6 goes in and 8 goes out. Going to add our decimal at the end of the dividend, bring it up, and add a 0. Now we need to divide. 8 does not go into 6. 8 goes into 67 times. 7 times 8 is 56. And subtract, we get 4. Remember, no remainders. You have to add a 0 and drop and keep on dividing. 8 goes into 45 times, so that leaves us with a decimal of 0.75. The last thing we need to do is to change our decimal into a percent, and in order to do that you move the decimal twice to the right. So let's do that. 1, 2, and that leaves us with an answer of 75%.